make sure that you guys can understand what's going on. So the PFAs are still available. Personal financial analysis is still available. We have permanently reduced the price from $500 to $250. Woo! It will not go back to $500. It will stay at $250. Here's what I need you to understand about the price. Okay, you're not actually paying for my time. In the PFA, you get about 4 one-hour consultations with the personal financial advisor for 4 hours for $250. Okay, the $250 actually pays for you to have access to the financial consulting website for a full year. The time with the consultant is being sewed into your life. You understand? So you have an opportunity to still do that if you haven't already. Please avail yourselves of that. You also have hourly coaching sessions now. So if you don't need a full financial analysis, you can actually book an hourly coaching session. That means don't send me a text at 3 o'clock in the morning asking me financial questions. You can actually sign up and get some time with myself or one of the coaches. I'm happy to help whenever I can, but as you heard last night, there are 75,000 team members. I need sleep. Okay. The next one, estate planning partner is active. So we have our estate planning partner here this morning. I'm actually going to bring her up to say a few words for you. So that is active, right? So especially given what's happening with the coins, I want to make sure that you have the resources available. So we actually have the estate planning piece of the puzzle added and active, so you can actually book time with the estate planner. Okay. Life insurance partner is actually active as well. I'm going to introduce a young lady, another colleague of mine. Her name is Sabrina Jackson. Sabrina, would you stand up for me? Give Sabrina a round of applause. Sabrina is associated with New York Life, so we actually have a partnership with Sabrina and her agency. So for your life insurance and health insurance needs, we have that available for you as well. What does that say? Scheduling calendar available on the website. So what used to happen is you would have to send an email to the administrator, and then the administrator would look at the counselor's schedule and then get back to you with available times. That's no longer necessary. You can actually see times available on a calendar and book your slot right from the website. Okay? And then the personal financial strength checklist. Here's another thing that I'm going to do. I'm actually, Mr. Dalco, going to add this to the Wealth Builders Worldwide website. You will see my personal financial health checklist for free. Okay, so I provide that on the Wealth Builders website. After this weekend, I'll probably send it to you next week, and you can post it. You can get it available for free. Just download it and just go through and check and make sure that you have what you need. Okay. And then the last one, no video. So this is really, really important. Okay, so part of the program that we launched last year included a library of videos that you could get access to that you would pay for $49 a month. I'm not going to do that, and here's why. I don't want this to be like a gym membership. Right? I don't want this to be a program that you pay for and never use. I have no interest in collecting $49 a month from it. I don't need it. Okay? What I am going to do instead is I'm going to have a once a month free financial coaching session, very similar to what we do with the Wealth Builders Worldwide series of events. Right? And it will be free and open to everyone. So, for the individuals that have paid for the monthly sessions, here's what will happen. You will get an email from the administrator. The administrator will give you 2 options. You can convert that $49 a month payment that you made to a one-time session with me, or you can get a full refund. Wait a minute. It's $350 an hour to sit down with me. You ain't clapping like you heard what I said. Woo! So, you will get the email after this week, and those of you that have already paid for the service, you should have received an email about last week indicating that I would be mentioning something like this at Let's Go Weekend, right? So you will have an option. You can convert that for a 1-hour session with me, or you can get a full refund. Okay? All right. That's it for the updates. All right, I'm going to move quickly because I only got a few minutes. I'm going to take a couple of seconds to reiterate some of the things that I shared at Let's Go Weekend 6, but I want to share them again, given what's getting ready to happen with some of the coins. All right, so indulge me if you've seen some of this information before. Those of you that are not, it'll be revelatory to you. All right, here we go. Number one, this is the first thing that I want to make sure that everybody's aware of. I need you guys to center yourself. July 4th is around the corner. Right? There's a lot of people in this room that will achieve millionaire status literally.
Oh. Maria Johnson.
I can't have you walking into millionaire status with a $50,000 a year mentality. Do you understand what I'm saying? You got to do things differently, and you got to start now. I mean now. It's April. July is literally like right here. I can see July. It's right here. Right? So you got to center yourself. What do I always say? It's not emotional. Right? So I need you in that rational quadrant as it relates to what you're getting ready to do with all this money. Okay? Number two, let's make sure that you have your team in place. Start thinking about that now. Stop procrastinating. Right? There are three primary categories that I recommend people should have. You should have your business team. Right? That would, you can take pictures by the way, that should include your tax attorney and your estate planning attorney. Okay? Have a business team in place. You need an insurance team, especially when you get ready to walk into all these assets, you have to have insurance to protect yourself. Life and health insurance, especially for those of you that will be self-employed as a result, and you're not relying on corporate health insurance. It's expensive to have health insurance as an individual. Right? So make sure that you got a team in place to talk to folks about that. Fortunately, we've got Sabrina here. We've got a place for you to take care of that. Yeah? All right? And then make sure you have your financial team. You need a CPA at least, right? And you need a cash flow professional as well. Please get your CPA. Those of you that are planning to accept this money and windfall in your personal accounts, don't do that. Don't do that. Have your business set up. Make sure that you are booking that money against your tax ID. Why? Because the average income tax rate for any individual is 37% federal and 5 or 6% state, depending on what state you're in. Corporate income tax starts at 20% and then you deduct. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's not emotional. Right? Next thing. I can't see this one. Y'all bear with me. Develop your plan. You need to have a plan. So if you're walking into July 4th or whatever it is you plan to, execute trades without a plan, you are in trouble. You are in trouble. Make sure that you get a plan together. Everyone's plan can be different. And if you need someone to talk to, we've got the financial basics set up so that you can set an appointment and have a conversation with somebody. Right? But don't walk into July 4th and go, I'm rich. Right. That's not a plan. That's not a plan. Right? Because 6 months later, you'll be like, that's not what you want to do. All right? The next one is you need to have, part of that plan needs to include a debt elimination strategy. Why do I say that? Because there's a lot of us, a lot of folks that are looking at July 4th as an opportunity to exchange coins to eliminate debt. That decision could cost you millions. Literally. So make sure that, and I'm not saying that you shouldn't, I'm just saying weigh the options, do the math. You understand what I'm saying? I'll give you an example. My brother has, and I hope he's not, maybe, Alexis, I'm sorry if I put your business out there. He wants to cash out his coin to pay off his school debt. Right? So he wants to cash out and pay off, $40,000 in college debt. When we did the math, that would literally cost him $4 million. So, do you want to keep paying $40,000, or do you want to lose $40 million? It's a mathematical decision. Do the math. All right, that's all I'm going to say about that. Sorry, bro. All right, the next one is you need to have a reinvestment strategy. What do I mean by that? If your plan only includes taking money out and going to get liabilities, you're in trouble.
Exactly.
Right? What do we do here? We exchange paper for assets. It should be no different when you go to move your coins. If you go to move your coins anytime soon. There has to be some of that money set aside for asset acquisition. That make sense? All right, I'm moving quickly on purpose because I need to introduce somebody. All right, and then the last piece is you need to have an estate plan. After you are accumulating those assets, you're going to want to protect those assets, right? And an estate plan will help you do that, okay? All right, so that's all I'm going to share in terms of a reiteration of what we shared in the last Let's Go weekend. You guys got that? You were able to take pictures and all that?
Thank you.
All right, so what I want to do is I want to introduce another member of the Wealth Builders family. This person is a